Hello!
Hi!
This is Lydia, the lifestyle coach, and this person.
Hi!
Okay, so we're gonna talk about things that I was scared to do as a bulimic here, you're kind of not in the shot.
Okay.
Here, no, like you can stay in the shot. I just don't want to cut off your
just
face.
a minute.
Okay, that I am very happy to do now. So I just want to share them. I've been thinking about this recently and I was like, oh, well, I should share with the world. Okay, so thing number one. Okay, good. Yes, you can keep track of them for me.
Okay.
Thing number one was doing yoga. So I love doing yoga. It's something I really enjoy. But when I was bulimic, part of my purge cycle was to just like over-exercise, like burn as many calories as I could. It was all to try to make up for, you know, the food that I ate that I felt bad about, that I binge ate, that sort of thing. So I really love to do yoga, but I never felt like it was something that burned enough calories. So I just cut it out of my life. Like I didn't do it for very many years. So it was really nice to be able to return to that. In fact, I went to yoga this morning and it was really great. And now that I have my food crazies gone and I'm free from bulimia, then I can do the exercise that I enjoy. So thing number one was doing yoga. I do that now and it's great. Those of you just tuning in, feel free to answer or ask any questions. I'll answer them. You can also answer questions with the comments. That's fine. Hold on. I'm getting to two. And this is Lydia, the lifestyle coach. And for weekly videos, every Monday you can go to lydiavideo.com, talking more about how I fully recovered from binge eating. And I'm a pioneer in the eating disorder comedy genre. Because I may be the only one. But okay, so I'm just talking about a few things that I used to be scared of that I'm not anymore. Okay, thing number two is being like a vegetarian. So like there are things that I...
Scared of food.
Okay, hold on, you're skipping ahead. Okay, we're on number two. Don't mess me up, I'm trying to remember the 5 things.
Okay.
Okay, so number 2 is just like letting go of eating meat. So I'm not preaching about this at all. This is just something that I've just kind of felt in my own life that I would like to do, is just eat less meat. I'm probably like, if I had to put a label on it, which I don't enjoy, but I would probably be pescatarian. Like I still eat, you know, some seafood and eggs and that sort of thing. But yeah, like I haven't eaten red meat or poultry or pork or, you know, those sorts of things for a while.
Or turkey?
Or turkey. Just environmentally, I feel good about that choice. It's just something I wanted to experiment, just how I would feel. Just, you know, in a lot of moral ways, I feel good about that choice. I'm not saying that that's the right thing for anyone else, but it was something that I was so terrified to do when I was bulimic. Because one part of just kind of like my food crazies was I just would try to eat very, very low carbohydrate. So any sort of protein that you get as a vegetarian usually has carbohydrates as well. So like if you eat legumes, or, you know, if you're having beans and rice, or if you're, you know, having vegetables with protein in it. Like I was scared of that stuff too, but it's hard to get protein that is just protein. It usually has some carbohydrates, so it's hard to keep your carbs really, really low. And so I just never thought that I could be a vegetarian. So eating the way that I want. Yay! So number 2 was being a vegetarian. So I can do that now, or pescatarian, whatever you want to say. The point is that I can eat how I want now, and I'm not afraid of it. Number 3, I was just scared about food in general. Like I was just driving around yesterday and I realized, like, you know, I went to a party the night before and had some snacks and that sort of thing. And I realized it wasn't on my radar at all. Like it didn't impact my next day in any way, shape, or form. But back when I was bulimic, like I would just remember, track everything that I ate. And if anything felt off or not kind of with my moral code of food, oh, please don't do that.
Okay.
It would just like ruin days for me. Just all my mental energy would be gone. I would just feel bad. I would feel like I had to make up for it. And so just not being scared of food is a really nice thing on the other side of things. Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4, I used to be scared to wear what I wanted to wear because I was constantly trying to look thinner. I was constantly aware of how I looked in my clothes. So I wouldn't necessarily wear things that I would enjoy. I would just wear things that were in alignment with this craziness that was always, all of my mental energy was around food and was around weight and was around, the morality of what I was doing and self-control and all that sort of thing. So now I just wear what I want. Like, I went to yoga this morning and I wore something that showed my stomach, not to show my stomach necessarily, but just because it was hot yoga and I was like sweating a lot and it made sense. And I would have been so terrified to do that back in my bulimic days. So I now wear what I want and I dress because I want to, wear the things that I do. And it's because of like my taste and my style and whatever. Yeah, so that's number 4. Number 5 thing that I used to be scared of. You're on my hair. Okay, sit up a little bit. Thank you. Okay, number 5. I was gonna remember all 5. I'm totally gonna remember all 5. Oh yes, that's right. So I used to be really scared to do any sort of life events that were like big goals of mine. So for instance, in between June and July, I went to Italy for about 5 weeks, which was a lifetime goal of mine. Like, I've wanted to go since I was a little girl. Okay, they know it's 5. You can put your hand down now. Okay, that was 5. But there are these things that I saw a vision of that I never thought that I could do until I was thinner, until I reached that like perfect weight and I finally felt at peace with food. And being bulimic, like traveling was really awful as well. Okay, will you stop being distracting? Okay. Just be neutral. So traveling, in any sort of like special occasion would just be so overtaken with food that it would be no fun. Like, it would just ruin it. I ruined multiple vacations with that. So I always had this vision of, oh, well, when everything is fine with food and when I'm not bulimic and when I feel better and when I'm as thin as I see myself in like this mental dream image, then I'll go and do the things that I want. So the other thing I'm not scared of doing now is like stuff that I want to do, like life stuff, because I don't have thinness as a qualification for the things that I do. So those were 5 things that I used to be scared to do when I was bulimic, and now I'm free. Yay! And I'm not bulimic anymore, and I'm fully recovered. And I teach other women to use the neuroscience and mindfulness principles.
Wait, this is number 6?
No. This is just, we're transitioning. We're closing out now.
Okay.
So I teach women to be able to use those principles to be free of their own food crazies, or what I call food shoes, which means food issues.
Food shoes?
Yes, and you can go to lydiavideo.com to see videos about just how to do that, or lydiawente.com for your free ebook, How to Stop Binge Eating and Be Successful at Everything Else. And thank you for your help, Eve. Appreciate it. And thanks for tuning in, guys.
This is a video with me in it.
Yes, this is a video with you in it. All right, bye.
Bye.